Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Stream of Consciousness. I'm your host, Cyrus. We are going to be looking at this article about the Sweetgreen CEO being called fatphobic for claiming the root cause of COVID-19 is obesity. So here's the CEO of Sweetgreen, definitely not looking like a CEO. What's going on with this guy? His name's Jonathan Newman. Jonathan Neiman, I guess. Anyway, he's one of the co-founders of the chain. They've got hundreds of locations, $300 million in revenues last year. So anyway, he made this post about how COVID has given us an opportunity to tackle the obesity problem in America. He says deleted it, so I can't show you the exact post. I just got to kind of like tell you what everybody else is saying that he said about it. So I'll just read you that. He's saying three major points. COVID is an endemic, that mask and vaccine mandates have been prioritized over health mandates, and obesity causing the pandemic should serve as an inspiration to create a healthier future. So basically, what he's saying is, what if we made the food that is making us sick illegal? What if we taxed processed food and refined sugar to pay for the impact of the pandemic? What if we incentivized health? Da da da, all these other things, and he's just getting dragged for it. They're saying this is incredibly fat phobic, that he's not helping, that he's being just an asshole. I mean, he's crawled into a hole and like pulled the fucking top over it like he's Saddam Hussein. Hoping they don't find him. So let's just go ahead and look at one of those critics. Marnie Schur, her name is. She writes, "Oh, cool, another CEO with thoughts on COVID you should feel free to ignore." And so, reading through this article, she's basically just flaming him, calling him all this bullshit. She basically says the problem with the "I'm just here to spark a conversation" excuse is that his big questions are by no means subversive for the sake of argument. Indeed, they've been the cornerstone of anti fat bias for a century, and the conflation of diet and virtue has had real, measurable impacts upon Americans' health. I mean, yeah, I see where she's going with this, but look at this. She says, think about what happens when doctors think of fatness as Neiman does, a biohackable problem that people are too lazy to solve. I didn't see Neiman accusing anybody of being lazy. Again, I couldn't read the whole post, but she just writes like a just completely humorless article about this entire thing and just accusing him of looking for social capital and just trying to be a clout chasing whatever. The irony is to see what she's writing about. I'm like, wait a minute. There's stuff about Starbucks food menu. Like I've looked at Starbucks food menu. It's generally some of the worst stuff you could possibly eat, like the sheer calories and everything. Look at it next time. It's insane. And then I go further. She's talking about McDonald's all day breakfast. Donuts are great. Pumpkin spice stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. French fries, the Lucky Charms all marshmallows bag. I'm like, hold on a second. So this is the lady challenging him on health advice. I zoom out a little bit further, and the takeout is literally just this online magazine about eating takeout food. They probably get funding. They're probably charging all types of collaborative fees to companies. So here comes Sweetgreen saying eat a little bit healthier, and they're like, oh no you don't, oh no you don't, and just come down with the boom on this guy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's right or wrong. Again, I can't read his thing. Generally, anyone who's saying that you should just be more fit is probably doing you a favor. I'm not saying they should be an asshole about it, but they're doing you more of a favor than someone who's telling you to eat the all day breakfast donut or like the pumpkin spice French fries with all marshmallows in it. Oh, Taco Bell's crispy chicken sandwich is on its way, America. It's like, is this really what we need right now? So, I haven't really taken a side. I'm not going to take a side because no matter what you lose, some asshole on the other side is just going to completely flame you. I'm just pointing out here that some of the people who are coming at him aren't exactly coming at him with the most, pure intentions here, not exactly coming in good faith. Talking to a lady, basically makes her living writing about, all day donuts. So, whatever. I'll give you the Cyrus bit. Take care of yourself. It's not a competition with other people. It's just a competition with yourself to see if you can be a better person every day, health wise. I mean, whatever. It's just kind of this ridiculous thing where I feel bad that you can't even have an honest discussion anymore because there's so many people like Barney here just polluting the well, trying to make you sound like an asshole. So, whatever. I'm just going to backflip out of this. Go ahead. Do whatever you want with your life. Do whatever you want with your health.